All right, let's keep on chugging along here with example number 6, finding a composite function. Last example, we talked about what a composite function was, like basically taking a function and plugging it into the other. So when we look at as f of x being defined as x minus 4 and g of x defined as x squared, if I want to do g of f of 3, then what we're basically trying to find is we're trying to find of f of 3, okay? And so in order to figure out what is f of 3, all we're doing is we're plugging in this 3 into there, okay? So let's do that over here. What is f of 3? F of 3 means 3 minus 4, right? I replace my x's with 3, and I get -1, which is cool because that means this whole thing right here, f of 3, is actually just -1. So that right there, I'm just going to replace f of 3 with -1, which now makes this problem super simple now, because what is g of -1? Well, now I just go right here, right? And I just say, oh, well, that means -1 squared, which is just 1. And I want to stress something, that notice that I used parentheses, because if you did this problem right here and say -1 squared, this problem means negative, check this out, 1 times 1, because our base right here is 1. This what it means here, I'm squaring just the 1. I'm duplicating the 1. That's it. -1 times 1 would be -1, which is not true. And so that's why I put them in parentheses, which means I square -1. -1 times -1 is 1. And that will do that right there.